I didn't use his advice so much in his life, but in his death, I've used his advice considerably more. It's kind of one of those "what would Dusty do" situations, and I found myself asking that a lot, and you just have to. I think his gut was similar to my gut, and maybe I didn't follow my gut for a while there at kind of the my latter days at WWE. So to be able to follow my gut, uh, just that reminds me so much of him because my dad was not a overthinker. He was not an over analyzer. You can ask a lot of the guys who went through his communications class at NXT. Um, it was he wanted to make you feel comfortable because when you're comfortable and you're speaking, that audience is also comfortable, or you're going to make them uncomfortable as much as you can. You know how that all works. But I just hope we have a similar gut, and I find myself in a lot of those "what would Dusty do" situations, and I don't do so much what Cody would do anymore. I've lately been doing a lot of what would Dusty do.
Now, I read in another interview it said that he kind of gave you advice years ago. Obviously, you didn't follow it, like you said, until he ended up passing on. But the advice of leaving the WWE, was that was that really something that he wanted, or was that just something like, yeah, you should think about maybe doing it to your career?
Well, um, I think it's hard for people to believe this because it just all comes out after the fact that I'm no longer with WWE. But he was very firm about it. Actually, we had the discussion in Miami um, at WrestleMania because I was very disappointed in the direction that I was going, and he thought that would be best because at the time he was thinking more of a leverage standpoint, like, well, if you put your foot down, essentially, if you man up, if you feel you've been slapped in the face, slap them back in the face, and you leave. They'll know what they were missing, and he was speaking both from a business standpoint, but also because I was his favorite. Because I mean, like, as I was his son, and he's speaking from a dad standpoint as well, and that's why I didn't take it because that emotional connection to it. That just seems, like too much of an emotional decision. And then I look back at it, and I'm glad I didn't actually ask for my release then. But there were times that came after that. That was definitely moments where I should have said, okay, things are not. I'm not getting closer to my goal. I'm getting farther away. And the best thing to do is maybe take a step back and take all this in. So yeah, no, that was something he was very firm on after WrestleMania in Miami. He wanted me to. I don't even remember what his plan was. I think he always would say you just go to LA. I think he thought if you just go to LA, you're guaranteed to get a part, which is not the case at all, and incredibly difficult. But that was always his plan for me.
Now,